Welcome back to Rachel's Pilates. Today we are going to be packing a ton of exercises into a short amount of time. I've got a set of dumbbells that's going to intensify the exercises for the arm work and for glute bridges. We'll be doing the warm up, a workout, and stretching at the end. So get ready to move, and here we go. Let's start by lying on our backs. We're going to place our feet on the wall, hip distance apart. We'll start with arm circles. So we're going to bring our arms up and then circle around. We'll go 5 one way and 5 the other. With the breath, you can breathe in and then exhale as an arm circle. Let's go the other way. So circle around. You can bring your palms up, come back down. You can breathe in as the arms circle and then breathe out as the arms come down. Last one. Let's add on. We'll add on some ab work. So you're gonna bring your arms around and then flex up. Little crunch here as we come up. And again, so circle around, crunch up. Go 5 one way, 5 the other. So I'm trying to look between my legs there. Try to keep a small space between your chin and chest, so not tucking too much here. Let's go the other way, so circle around as we come up, and then head lowers as the arms lower. You can push your feet into the wall to try to crunch up more. So kind of anchoring yourself there. And last one. And come down. Good, let's bring the arms to the side. Let's warm up the legs. So we're going to roll up. So roll through imprint, come up onto the shoulder blades, and then roll back down. Let's do 5 more. So roll up, I feel the low back touch, mid back up into the shoulder blades, roll back down. So I press into the wall to help push me up. Get me up into that bridge, driving through those glutes. And last one. And come down. Let's do some marching. So you're just gonna bring one leg towards you and then the other. So warming up the hip flexors here, bringing the legs closer towards us. A lot of the warm-up exercises we will add on and add into the workout, but intensifying them a bit more. Let's turn our feet into a V. A bridge up, drop the hips, and come back up. So we drop, so we're hovering. We don't have to come all the way down, and then squeeze at the top there. So you can see that feels different than when the legs are in parallel. You might feel like we have to work to keep those legs turned out. Come down, bring those feet back to parallel. Let's go into some ab work. So bring your hands to support your head. You're gonna flex up, and then we're gonna march. 1, 2, and come back down. We're gonna go for 40 seconds. Let's begin. So come up, bring the knee in, bring the other knee in, come back down. So the ab work is all in the crunch and the knees in. Well, the fact that we have to do that makes more time under tension. So we're working longer to stay up as we bring those knees towards us and doing a little work with the hip flexors, which is good for strengthening when you want to bring the legs up and down. in more advanced ab movements. Bring the head down, we'll rest, and I'll show you while we're resting. Hands come behind the head again. We're gonna do an oblique twist, so we're gonna twist to the side. We're gonna stay on that side, and then we'll go to the other side. We'll do 20 seconds and then switch sides. Let's begin. So come up, knee comes in, we come back down. So all the ab work, we try to exhale as you come up, inhale, lower down. Other side. So most importantly, trying to get that shoulder blade off the ground here. Not just bringing the elbow towards the knee. Okay, now we're gonna walk our feet up. They're on a diagonal. You're going to lift the legs and then lower them down, trying to keep your low back pressed into the mat. We'll repeat like that and then add on. Okay, let's begin. So lift and then keep that low back into the mat, touch, come back up. So you won't feel that burning type movement that you feel with the crunching. It's really more here in the hip flexors, but strengthening that can help you be able to do more advanced moves that can come later in Pilates. Good, okay, you can bring the legs down to rest. Now we're gonna add a crunch into that. So legs are gonna be out again, hands to support the head. We're going to bring everything up and lower down. Let's begin. So up and lower. You can see what feels good to you here. Does it feel good to press that low back into the mat as you lower the legs? Or does it feel better to not? So to stay in a neutral spine. You can try both, see what feels good for your body. I'm just bringing my legs up so my feet are right above my hips, so not bringing them back towards me. Trying to bring those shoulder blades off the ground. Good, bring everything down. Okay, last one. Legs gonna come back up. This time we're gonna do a hip lift. So bring them up, lift those hips, and lower down. I'll show you with my hands out of the way. Up, lift, and lower. Let's begin. So come up and lift. Now what is lifting? Is it your arms, hands? No. Try to make it from your abs there. It's okay if you can't bring your hips off the ground. It can be a goal that you work towards. Great, okay, let's move on to glute work. Grab your dumbbell if you have one. We're gonna be doing some bridging with the dumbbell and single leg bridging that will really intensify it, which is great for our short amount of time here. We're gonna place a dumbbell right by our hips. You don't wanna be able to see your toes above your knees. If you can see them, you're probably gonna feel it in your hamstrings much more. So bring those feet down if you need to. We're gonna bridge up, down, and lift. Let's begin. Down and lift. So I'm trying to squeeze through those glutes at the top, so right up here. I feel the openness in the hip as I'm fully up. Okay, let's place it down. Scoot closer if you felt yourself sliding away. We're gonna do single legs, so bridge up. Left leg comes in tabletop, down and lift. Let's begin. Let's switch sides. Down and lift. Do a slight pause at the top so that I really feel like I get a good contraction with the glutes. Great, put the foot down. Let's come down. Bring your legs in, rock back and forth. Grab your dumbbell again. Place your feet into a V. We're gonna bridge up. So both legs again. Down and lift. Heels are touching. Let's begin. Come down, place a dumbbell to the side. Last one, single leg, but we're gonna lift the heels. I'm sure you're so excited, right? So let's bridge up both feet. Left leg comes in tabletop, lift the heel, down and lift. If you feel like you can't really get up, then go ahead and walk your foot down a little bit. Let's begin. So down and lift. If that feels like too much, you can keep your heel on the wall. Okay, let's switch sides. Almost done, we'll move on to some arms. Right leg in tabletop. Here we go. Down and lift. Whew, okay. Rock side to side. So now we're gonna sit up for arm work. Now a little bit more advanced is gonna be on the ground and more beginner will be on the wall, and I'll show you both. Let's start with a push-up first. So we're gonna bring our hands lower than the shoulders. They're gonna be in line with the chest when we bring it closer. So we lower, bending the elbows, press back up. So with a breath, we inhale as we lower, exhale, press up. Okay, let's stretch that out. Now we're gonna do plank ups. So we'll start with the hands at the same position. We're gonna bring the elbows closer. So forearms come down, press back up. Let's begin. So come closer, and then as we press away, the back of the arms, that's what gets all the work there. So the triceps are working. This is not too bad on the wall. But when you do it on the ground, it's
It's very hard.
Let's pick up the pace. Last one. Good, okay, let's grab our dumbbells. Let's start with a bicep curl, and optional, a little bonus, you can go into a wall sit here. So turn the palms up, go as low as you like. We're going to come up towards the shoulders, and lower down. Let's begin. Good, okay, come out of that. Shake it out, we'll do shoulders next. Okay, grabbing those dumbbells again. Back into that wall sit. Up into a shoulder press. Let's begin. So up and lower. Good, come down. Oh, I feel that a lot. Shake it out. Almost done. Next, we're gonna combine those. Bicep into shoulder press. Cannot believe how much that wall sit makes it so much harder for like the full body here. Okay, so here we go. Bicep curl, rotate, press up, and lower down. Keep going. Great, okay. Let's stretch. Let's start with a hamstring stretch first. So legs are gonna be out in front of you. You can reach forward and we'll hold. Okay, now bring your feet together. We'll do a butterfly stretch. Lean forward. Let's stretch the shoulders. So you're gonna bring one arm across, hook it with the other arm, and we'll hold. Let's get the tricep now. So you're gonna bend that arm, bring the other one up and over. We'll hold here. Other shoulder now. So you bring it across just like that. Bend the elbow. We'll stretch the tricep. Bring the arms down. Let's stretch out the glutes. Let's lie down for this. You're gonna bring one leg across your knee, and then you can either keep your foot down or you can bring it closer towards you. Let's switch legs. Go ahead and sit up. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I have a ton of workouts on my channel for busy people like you who need to get in, get out, and get on with your day. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.